This was probably one of the best moments in the Grand Slam that happened in the first slam when 1500-meter runners ignored the threat of 800-meter runners, specifically Emmanuel Wanyonyi. For those who don't know, the Grand Slam was cancelled before the final leg could happen because of economic concerns. Winners were announced, and we won't see Kenyans winning big from the events this year. In the first leg, Emmanuel Wanyonyi walked away with $100,000, and just see how it went down, why an 800-meter runner should never be ignored in a 1500-meter event.
So, Carrie, what's the script here?
Well, I like that Cole Hocker had the beard coming in, and he doesn't have it on the track now. It is all serious business out there for him. He says he's the best racer in the world over this distance, and he's proved that indoors. He's got the strength. He went to Park City for a month, put that altitude training in, but he also has speed. He's a very good 800-meter runner, so I am not surprised to see him out front in the air. Nagus right there. We've been watching Yared's workouts online. We've been seeing him race so well over the mile distance indoors. He set that world record that Jakob went and broke just a week later, but he is very race savvy. He knows how to lead races, but he's got a kick. He's been working on it. Not surprised to see, though, an aerobe in the back there, just kind of feeling out.
You know, this is actually faster than I thought it would be. 44 through the first 300, so we're going to be probably closer to 335.
Pace do you go
at least the pace right now.
The lead, you want to make it steady, which is what this is. It's not super quick. It was around about 60 seconds I made that. Actually, it's come up with 59.34. A lot of question marks, not about Nagus. I don't think about Hocker. In good shape, running well. Neil Gurley, indoor season. You know, what about Josh Kerr, though? What about Ataui? You know, what have they got? Are they race ready? I wouldn't imagine Josh Kerr would have come to this knowing what he's up against without thinking he wasn't ready to race.
Hocker in the lead.
in the back there hasn't raced,
Pushing
but he ran well at the Olympics in that 800 meters. But Josh Kerr, that is the question mark right now, right? He went to indoors, he went to Millrose to try to run, had the flu, could not run, but went home. And we know that he doesn't toe the line unless he's ready to go. He's been talking a big game, but not quite as big of a game as he did going into the Olympics.
No, and you know, for him though, he knows it's he has a reputation, Josh, and he likes to preserve it. You know, he likes to be the man the others have to beat.
Well, I really like watching him race.
Yeah, I do. And it's great that he's here. So they're all here. Hocker taking them through steady, nothing more than that. In fact, probably pretty slow for most of these guys. Now they're just starting to jostle a little bit as Nagus looks to try and forge this on a little bit. He's gone onto his shoulder. Kerr's close. Gurley's just found a little bit of a gap on the inside. Watch out for him as well. He's dangerous in the home straight. He's got a good finish. So Nagus is leading it, but hasn't really put his foot down yet. Everybody's still with it.
Nagus is making a strong move, which he does in these races, but look at how Kerr just follows suit. He just moves around. But Cole Hocker, I love watching him race. He doesn't get panicked. He doesn't fluster when he's on the inside. He stays when he needs to be, but look at who's coming. Here comes the 800-meter specialist on the outside. Wanyonyi, lots of people thought he would have no chance in this race, and I think that guy has heart. He runs with it, and he's following suit.
A little bit of a gap starting to appear. Hocker might not have got the tactics right here because he's starting to fade away. Neil Gurley will be dangerous, but look at the 800-meter Olympic champion, Wanyonyi, on the outside of Josh Kerr. Kerr always likes to go a little bit earlier, but Nagus is holding him around the top end. He'll try again in the home straight. Gurley's still close, and then they're chasing. Hocker is getting back involved here. He let them get away, but he's right on the inside on the curve. Might pick off one or two. It's Nagus, it's Kerr, it's Wanyonyi, it's Hocker, and it's Gurley. This is still anybody's race. It is Wanyonyi. He's getting to the front. Wanyonyi, the Olympic 800-meter champion, takes it to the 1500 guys. Nagus, then Hocker. Very close after that between the two Scots.